Yo, welcome to episode 125 of the First Runners. Do y'all miss Matt Ryan yet? This your boy B. Willingham, aka Duke the Dumpster Drozy.
Yo, what's going on, my peoples? King Leon's here tonight, baby. We here and have a good time tonight, man. What's up? What's up?
Oh yeah, man. This is your boy, the real Reggie, aka Young Clifton, man. And shoot, bro. Glad once again to be here, man, and glad for you all to be with us as well, man. We're reporting in live. Sorry for starting the stream on CP time, but yeah, it is what it is. We'll definitely probably do better the next time. But either way, we definitely appreciate y'all's time with us. Y'all could be anywhere, but you're definitely here watching and listening to us, man. Whether it's on Facebook Live, YouTube. Just appreciate y'all, man. But before we get this thing, really start properly, and Corporal Rivers will definitely be with us, sooner. So this will be a full show, man. The full four-man panel will definitely, be live and in effect.
Yeah, the four horsemen of foolery.
Woo, man, great. That's a great one, B. That's what I'm talking about.
I just thought that one.
That's a great one, man. That's how you do it.
Oh, we're watching wrestling. I'm like, okay, four horsemen of foolery.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I think that's something we could definitely run with going forward, man. That's absolutely.
I'm as long as y'all let me be Arn Anderson.
Yeah.
Yeah. The master of the spine buster.
Oh, bruh, you talking about the spine buster be on point? It's like that should be his finishing move.
Yeah. It was out of him or Dean Malenko. I'll take whichever one.
Dean, oh yeah, the man of
you're going with the new incarnation.
The man of 1,000 holes, bro.
Just don't let me wind up being Steve Mongo McMichael, man. That's the only thing I just asked for.
Hey, man, I heard he's like real sick. I think he might have like ALS. He got something. He's like real.
I know
sick.
that Dean Malenko unfortunately had, or at least has. I think he's battling Parkinson's or some sort of form of it.
But I can see that. I mean, just because as a wrestler, I can see him having that. So.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about it, man. These guys, just again, they're in a profession that absolutely just takes a tremendous toll on your body, and you still keep doing it. And of course, on top of the other things, because I don't know if y'all familiar listeners though, man, but wrestling back during the late 80s, early 90s, man, they were putting everything in their bodies.
Yes, they were. Bro.
Unfortunately, that's why you hear about so many of them dying so young. And like I said, this is a business that definitely takes so much out of you.
Yeah,
and they do for a long time.
Buildings and shit, jumping out of cages and getting up and going the next day. Like what?
And it's a reason why Reagan got more hair than Hulk Hogan right now.
Yeah, I definitely hope so. Definitely this time in both of their lives that would absolutely be the case, man. But before we get this show started, man, well, welcome Corporal Rivers for one.
Hello, Corporal Rivers in the building. What's up, y'all? Let's get it.
What's good, man?
But I definitely got to just tell this one story right quick, man. Like I said, I want to see if y'all's weekend compared to mine. Well, at least this past Sunday. As y'all know, man, I went to the Falcons game.
There we go.
The tickets were definitely free. Shout out to my homegirl Catherine and her job, but it was always a cool atmosphere, man. Just hanging around. That's really what we did because the seats were God's eye view. So me and my homeboy Chris, we hung around the concourse, man, and got some real good stuff, man. The concourse at the Benz, is real. That's pretty much what it's a social. It's definitely a social time. So you need to take advantage whenever y'all next time y'all go to the Benz. I know T, you said that you might be up here for the game against the Bucks, man. But the concourse is where it's at, brother.
It's nice.
The concourse is definitely where it's at, though. But anyway, we'll talk about this game more, man. The results of the game doesn't matter, man. So we left the game, went to Hudson Grill right across the street, to wait for our Uber. As y'all could imagine, ride share right after such a big event is stupid high, and of course you can't get anybody anyway. So we were there waiting. Again, me and my homeboy Chris, man, just got a couple of drinks while we were waiting for our ride, and one customer, and it seems like he was a familiar local, just came in. They really wasn't paying attention to it though, man. But it seemed like he was doing something, and so he was actually on my right side. The man ordered was probably like it wasn't the Boilermaker though, but he got a beer, got his shot. I know he got a shot of, but the shot was clear. But anyway, so he just kept just looking at me and Chris, and he was like, yeah, when are y'all guys leaving? And I'm like, yeah, we ain't got no time. We just went for our ride or whatever. So my man was like, okay, whenever y'all do leave, let me know so I can have a seat right here. So Chris offered his seat to him, so Chris could stand, because again, we were going to be there long. We just again waiting for our ride to get there while enjoying some drinks, because we trying to drink our sorrows after the results of that Falcons game. But my man's to the side was like, nah, I just asked y'all if y'all would be here. Y'all can still stay here if you want. But I said that if y'all leave, just let me know. I said, do you hear me? And the way he's like, do you hear me? Just, my spidey senses were tingling, right? So it's like, oh, okay. I see what this dude was doing before he came in. So he's just getting, a little bit more hydrated than what he was probably when he walked into, into Hudson, right?
Oh,
okay, so man, me and Chris were like, okay, brother, you got it. And we just, went on sipping, went on to, wait for a ride. And then, then the young lady came up, asked him, she got between, me and him, and asked her, if she could just get between us so she could order her drink at the bar, right? So my man was telling her, said, no, you got to go all the way to the other side of the bar to do it. Now, for folks who don't know about, packed sports bars or just packed, for a packed bar, you get it where you can fit in. There is no, you get in line here or go somewhere. You get it where you fit in. The gap between, me and him, was sizable enough for her to sneak through to get her drink. And so he was like, he said, nah, I said, just go. And then he called a bartender. He was like, bartender, come get her. Said, get her a drink so she could leave. Get her a drink so she could leave. So that's why I was like, dude, man. So why the hell do you treat old girl like this? She just try to get her a drink and enjoy the place just like everybody else. And he was like, man, don't talk to me. I'm fucked up. And like I said, I'm just on right now. And I just had to remind him, whoa, literally 3 minutes ago, you asked us if we were leaving. We weren't even studying you until you were asking us because you wanted to sit down. So again, I just say this because again, I'm not trying to make myself to be more than I am. Try to make myself to be the man or whatever. I'm just saying that again, if you're gonna hydrate yourself, if you're gonna come really hydrated to events like these, the functions like these, and places like these. That don't mean that you should be acting an ass to folks all because you're in your feelings. I mean, we all are in our feelings about the game. Don't put it out on other people trying to just enjoy their patronage of a place, and you here talking about some you fucked up, leave me alone. Because I can definitely guarantee you, man. Again, it's one thing for me to for me to just be chilling. Talking about okay, I'm gonna let this man slide. Said him because again, you could tell he was very hydrated, shall we say, very hydrated. You can definitely tell that, but at the same time, again, I hear you about being messed up, and I know your situation. But again, don't make a bad day into a worse day, because I could definitely do that for you if you want to take it there.
Yes, he gonna. Yes, he was about to fuck around and find out, wasn't he?
Oh, it was definitely FAFO mode. It was definitely going to be FAFO mode, dude, man. So
the more you fuck around, the more you find out.
You would think people get hip to that diagram by now, but
Yeah.
And he was small dude. That's the thing about it, though, man. Like I said, I don't know if y'all could just tell from this video screen, but I ain't no small dude. But my man was definitely about the size of this. And again, hydration, y'all.
He wasn't a little man, was he?
Nah, he wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Just a random,
complex.
He just a little angry dude, man, who's just a little hydrated for some reason, man. Like I said, again, just calm down. Don't get another drink. Get some real water. Get some real hydration in your system. Hell, maybe go to a tailgate, sleep that shit off. But again, don't make a bad day into a worse day.
It could have happened. It could have happened.
It definitely could have happened. Probably would have if I was a little bit more hydrated than what I was.
Yeah.
Well, good thing the cooler heads provided, clarity of all of it, and nothing crazy went down. You guys were safe.
Yeah.
Yes.
But other than that, man, definitely enjoyed the game though. Definitely enjoyed, the atmosphere. Again, it was just a very funny footnote in an otherwise real for the weekend, man. But shit, man. What about y'all though, man? Y'all did anything, man, that was worthwhile? You want to share?
No, my weekend was very, very calm.
Yeah, my weekend was kind of chill. Georgia Southern pissed me off, but
About that too.
They pissed me off, but yeah. But the Tar Heels they beat Miami. I actually love that.
We'll talk about that too.
Yeah. But I'm still pissed. I'm still upset. I wish I could play that Drake song right now. I'm upset. Like, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, how the hell you win? How many games did they win? Like 104, 100. It don't even damn matter, man. Y'all ass should not have goddamn mollywop like that by the Philadelphia fuckboys. Who the fuck's it? No mind. Yeah, somebody was at the real G. Yeah, but yeah,
kick him out of the screen.
Yeah,
for sure.
But yeah.
All right, okay, people out there in the audience, let's kind of slow it down. We can't do all that.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll bring them down. We'll bring them down in 2 weeks. We'll bring them down. Y'all gonna come to Statesboro, Panthers. Don't forget that.
Little kitty cat.
Y'all gotta come to Statesboro.
That's kind of, get back to reality here, Georgia folks. Let's bring it back in.
Come on down.
Yeah,
get off the high horse. You know what I'm saying? But hey, shout out to everybody that's still in the chat though. So
yes, sir.
But anywho, them boy Braves really disappointed me. I'm sorry.
This is I want to hear. I want to see because everybody's on now. We got 4 people on. I got to hear everybody's thoughts about this collapse that we call the Braves.
Right.
Yeah. This is weird. It's weird.
Oh no! Like I said again, I think y'all probably saw it, man. Again, shout out to Bert who came on doing the live. You're doing my live instant reaction right after the NLDS loss. But yeah. Again, it's the same. It's one thing for it to be the same result from last year, but I think I was talking to somebody else about this. It's not just the fact that it's the same team, and Philly's are damn good. I'll just give credit's due.
Nah, fuck the Phillies.
I mean, they're good. And again, and unlike the people unlike the players who are playing for the Braves at the moment, they actually know how to damn hit in October. Again, like I said, I know you probably don't want to hear it, Brandon, but again, Bryce Harper is the opposite of anybody on our team. The man just shows up in October and just absolutely just kills motherfuckers.
Somebody need to turn your heart in his ass.
Oh shit.
Bryce,
well, hey man, hey, that'll work. But the bad thing is, you also got to do the same thing to Nick Castellanos, to damn Kyle Schwarber, who's now fucking finding his swing. Trey Turner, man. I mean this. I mean again, the lineup's stacked, but still though, the fact that this team, still just absolutely just again, if y'all weren't here for my instant, I'm just saying it again. During that series, the Braves had 8 runs total in those 4 games. The Phillies had 11 home runs total. Phillies hit more home runs than the Braves hit total runs, and that's just unacceptable. And I saw, again, one of our comments said that they need to spend money and get real pitching. I agree. That's ultimately what needs to happen in the offseason. But the ironic thing is the pitching didn't kill us. The fact is, man, guys who we thought the most explosive offense this sport has seen couldn't generate runs. The only person who was actually able to hit was Austin Riley.
Right.
Out of all those 5, again, the Braves look like the same team from last year who just gave completely uncompetitive at-bat swings. Again, they're impressed. They look scared. Again, it's one thing for us as fans to be worried about playing a team, but these guys are getting paid too much damn money to just be, choking the way they did. Again, I was talking to my homeboy. I was talking to you. Y'all know Sean Bethune, man. I was actually talking to him.
Ah, yes. Big Sean. What it do?
Big Sean.
Yes, sir. I was talking to him the other night, man, and I told him, man, bro, this is beginning to look like the same move we saw in the 90s. It's cool to get these NL East titles. It's cool, to be setting these great regular season records. But at the same time, at the end of the day, it's trivia.
Basically,
trivia, because folks are going to remember, again, a team that only won 87 games 2 years ago is going to be it's going to be remembered because of what they did in October and November. That's just the facts.
It sucks, man. It's going to be to where you tainted that whole season because the season was fire, right? Everybody like, damn, we got a good ass team. Damn, this is hard. Like, what's going in, but then for you to fall flat and where it means the most, the playoffs, that's going to negate all them wins, 100+ wins. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody going to care about that now. But not now. Even if next season you're going to have them same numbers, they're going to be like, well, what you going to do in the playoffs now? So, you know what I'm saying? They kind of messed them up for themselves like that. Like, they kind of put them in a hole. Even if they can be great again, but if they don't do anything past the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to count for nothing.
But okay, I understand exactly where. Okay, I understand about the pitching, but here's the thing, though. There is only one game in this entire series in which the Phillies actually scored more than 5 runs, and that was game 3. Every other game we were still in. Again, the first game we lost 3-0. The second game we won in overtime 6. So we won not overtime, but we won in walk-off fashion. We won at 6-5. Game 3 we lost 10-2. Game 4 we lost 3-1.
You're right. Yeah.
That again. If you're a team that can power hit, you should win those games. We were close.
Yeah.
Again, Strider
did his thing. I can't say anything bad about Strider.
I mean, yeah, Strider gave up 3 home runs in game 4. Yeah, but again, there were solo shots. I could live with solo shots.
Yeah, me too.
Especially when you have a team that could just hit with anybody. This was the best offense ever. And I was worried about pitching just like everybody else. But again, 5, 10, and 3. And you won the game in which Max Fried didn't even pitch the best. You were in every game except for 1.
Yeah.
You were in every game except for 1. Now, I definitely do think that we need pitching because Kyle Wright's going to have shoulder surgery. He's going to be out. And who knows about Charlie Morton? They're going to pick up a $20 million option.
Charlie Morton can kick rocks, man. I can say.
Yeah, he'll be 40. He'll be 40 by the time, spring training comes around. So, yeah, that's Yeah,
Yeah,
like I said,
he ain't no Kurt Schilling or Randy Johnson.
Pitching is definitely something that we needed, but at the same time, we lost that series because we couldn't do what the Phillies are doing now. That's the thing that's really just irking me the most. Just watching, even though I'm not watching the NLCS, I'm just following, I'm just getting highlights of scores. But the Phillies are literally doing what we should be doing now. They're hitting home runs, and in fact, they're the first, I think, postseason team to hit 3+ home runs in 4 straight games. Kyle Schwarber has hit 18 home runs so far this postseason, matching Reggie Jackson's record for a lefty.
It's where it's counting the most.
Boy, they're swinging.
It's where it's counting the most right now in the playoffs. That's really what it is.
Man. What Jim Morris said, playoffs.
Oh, yes. Can't even get through the first round. Trash.
Yeah.
But yeah, the pitcher killed us, man. But again, 3 runs. You don't think the Braves should be able to score more than 3 runs per?
Yeah. I agree on that.
I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
Pitching killed us. Yeah, that pitcher's killing everybody. But again, we did not hit.
And
we did not hit.
And what was the game 4 when they had the bases loaded? And did he get?
Exactly. We had bases loaded. Yeah, bases loaded in game 4.
Man.
Ronald Acuna comes up. Is it Ronnie comes up? Again, he fell short of the moment. And again, like I said, if you were keeping that team under or at least around 3-1, you're giving yourself a chance. And not to mention that neither Zach Wheeler nor Aaron Nola was getting busy like that before these playoffs began.
Yeah.
They weren't. Especially Aaron Nola. Aaron Nola did not have a good, he went a whole month not having a good game until, again, these guys know how to win in the playoffs. That's just what it comes down to. And again, a lot of this team is the same team that won back in 2021. But again, for 2 straight seasons, they acted like they did not know how to damn play or hit after the regular season was done.
Right. And
you just have to hit, man. Like again, baseball is about damn. You got to hit.
You got to.
Again, like I said, if we were, like I said, if it was like just home run derby and back and forth, then yes, I would have said the pitch would have been better. But the bullpen bailed us out at some moments. Again, bullpen kept us in those series in which we just couldn't hit when the job came down to it. That's just what it is. Again, when Austin Riley is really your only guy that's bring you anything, that should definitely that should tell you. We got too many guys. We have 2 guys who hit 40+, 3 guys who hit 40+ home runs. Tied the regular season home run record. We have the best slugging percentage of any team in baseball history. Why can you not come up with runs? Why can you not come up with clutch situations? That's the thing. In clutch situations, you have the NL MVP. Why can't he carry us? Why can Bryce Harper do this, but we don't have anybody on our team who can?
Thank you.
That's the thing. That's what it comes down to.
Crazy.
Castellanos can do this. Why can't?
And where the hell Matt Olson was at?
Thank you. Where was Matt Olson?
Ozzie Albies.
Where was Ozzie Albies? Thank you. Michael Harris they had to get Travis d'Arnaud to pitch hit for Michael Harris because he was so bad at this NLDS. Yeah. And again, he made it spectacular. That play is great. Again, he's probably one of the best. I probably would make him because the Golden Glove finalists came out today. I would consider him, the NL Gold.
I think I would
Glove
too.
at center field. What he does out there is magic.
Yes.
That boy is magic at center field, and I'll definitely give it to him. But he still has completely uncompetitive at-bats too many times.
Yeah.
Too many uncompetitive at-bats. And again, Ozuna looked like he was playing back in May. Eddie Rosario, completely uncompetitive.
What happened to him? When it's supposed to happen, when it's supposed to come in, like again, it's timing, man. Time is effort, man. Like you go hardcore and throughout the season, and then
they got hot. They got hot in the beginning of the season. And I kind of knew that was gonna be an issue. I'm like, damn it, why can't it just get hot like around August or September? I mean,
I don't know, y'all. Again, this team consistently all throughout, except for that one stretch outside of when they came back from the All-Star break. This team was consistently one of the best at just getting hits, getting at bats, and not just getting home runs. Their plate discipline was much better. They severely the strikeout numbers from last year were way down compared to where they were. I mean, this year, way down compared to what they were last year.
Yep. But I mean, and I'm gonna say this with like De Niro made a point about that. They didn't have a big lead. They didn't have a big lead last year. They actually came back.
Exactly. They didn't have a big lead last year. They had to fight the entire 162 just to win the East.
And you would think with something like that last year, they could have went further and further, but they didn't. They just.
I mean, I hear the thing because that's been the main thing folks are talking about now is turning it back on. How are we going to make the playoffs? Because as much as we're killing the Braves now, the Dodgers are probably just as bad. And their
Dodgers
pitching,
are bad.
They're pitching, and that's probably why it's going to be harder for us to probably restart the rotation because there's another team out west who's more than willing to spend to get their rotation in line because both Kershaw and Lance Lynn were some trash.
Kershaw, Brad.
Yeah, against the Diamondbacks. So we're gonna have to be competing with them just to get some, just for talent that we know is not going to be in high supply because everybody wants good frontline starting pitching.
Yeah.
But anyway, Dodgers too. Both Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman again, 2 NL MVP favorites with one for 21 throughout their series. But again, I just say that because again, we talk about again all the 100-win teams, they all went out. But at the same time, like I said, you have players who are getting paid a king's ransom to play a kid's game.
Right.
You got managers who are some of the best minds that are doing this. You're supposed to figure this out.
Yeah.
You're supposed to figure this out at the same time, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear about again. This is why this is a series. If this was a one game event where again when it was like the wild card two seasons ago and there was one game, I could definitely see that. I could definitely see how that could be an advantage. But again, you got 5 games. You got 5 days. Figure it out, man. And they had preseason, game simulations to fight, that 5-day layoff. You get paid too much. I don't want to hear it. You are pros at this. You are pros, man. Just at the end of the day, let your nuts drop. One team let their nuts drop, the other one didn't.
Yeah.
Philly, like I said, Philly has their kryptonite for whatever reason against the Braves. So
it really is, and it used to be the Dodgers. So.
And again, and the Astros find ways too. This is the Astros.
Yeah, Astros doing the same thing.
Astros. This is the 7th straight ALS. This is the 7th straight ALCS. They find ways to get it done.
How the hell they go through cheating scandals and they still just popping up into the damn World Series? Like they low key be getting, like, wait a minute, somebody have to talk about that. Like how these folks are just showing. I don't know. The Astros on another plane or some shit right now, man. They really are.
Hey, they're good, real.
Going back to the damn big game, like something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a machine over there.
They're a good rail run organization, and
yes,
again, and like I said, I hate to do it, but we definitely we get on. Y'all know how much we get on the Mets, and we need to because they spend money, but they don't know how to construct a team. Philly They spend money and they know how to construct a team. Because they remember Trey Turner was getting booed most of the season before he started getting hot, and that's what happens. You definitely get your hot and cold spells in baseball, but again, nobody wants to hear that when October comes around. There's a reason why Derek Jeter is an absolute legend, even though Derek Jeter was nowhere near the best player on his own team.
Yeah, but you know
But
when
people remember Derek Jeter over Alex Rodriguez because of what Derek Jeter did in October.
Yeah, when it's time to get it going, when it's time for the real deal Holyfield, he was, you know what I'm saying, he was clutch. The clutch genes, man. Only few people have that. Only few people have the clutch genes, and when it's time to do that shit, you got your Kobe's, you got your Jordans, you got your LeBrons, and then you got your Jeters, and then they know what to happen. They know what to happen when it's time to do it, man.
But at the same time, again, I will agree. I will agree with the comments. But in off season, we definitely going to need pitching because, like I said, Kyle Wright's going to be done. He's done for 2024 because of his surgery. Charlie Morton. Again, I wish there was a better option for $20 million. I really do. I mean, his curveball is killer when it's on, but again, 40 years, we're really going to be doing the same thing that both the Mets and now the Rangers, because they're going with Max Scherzer still in this, and Astros with Justin Verlander, but Morton is not Verlander or even Max Scherzer when healthy.
No, he's not.
So yeah, pitching is definitely going to be a big thing in the offseason. I absolutely agree. But the number one home run hitting team in leagues, you just need to do better. You need to show up. Just need to show up.
It was good. It was good to see Durant. You know what I'm saying? You did the live right afterwards. Like, I'm like, damn, Reggie is mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, y'all 30 hot with it. And so, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it's supposed to happen when you have a fan base, or you're a fan of a franchise. It lets you down, right? And they let you down at the worst possible time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just do right, man. We're not, you know what I'm saying? We're not, y'all get paid the millions of dollars to manage the team. Like you said, man, you get the money. Do your job, man. Do what you get paid for. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fix it up. Find out ways to rebound, fix some flaws. Just don't get your ass handed to you. You know what I'm saying? I can understand you get beaten, but you know what I'm saying, you put up a fight too. But you know what I'm saying? Like, just can't go.
That's the thing about it. It wasn't even though again, most of the games were low scoring.
Yeah.
They weren't competitive.
Figure it out.
They still weren't competitive. That's the crazy thing about it. Again, just only one game. And we didn't talk about, game 3 though, but this is where pitching definitely came into play because Snicker couldn't manage. He couldn't manage. I knew when he named Bryce Elder that he was going to fuck the situation up because for some reason he still thinks the Bryce Elder that we saw from April to the first part of the All-Star break was going to be the same one we get in that game 3, and that was not the case. He still gave him a longer leash, and again, Bryce Harper happens.
Yeah, man.
Bryce Harper happens, and again, it's something that we all knew was going to happen if he stayed in long. It said forget 3 times through the order. Like I said, just get him through those 2 innings and turn it into a bullpen game. But nope, he melts down. He melts down, just like we all damn near saw.
Oh yeah, man. It's just I don't know what to say about these down with the Braves. They had me on the thing thinking they was gonna do something this year, but then they just do like they always down do. But man, listen, man, we got us like a great show going on. We even let the Braves piss us off even more.
We really have a Phillies Diamondbacks NLCS going on right now, y'all.
Right.
Multiverse of madness, baby. That's how we do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, y'all, we getting this out now, man. This is the post-mortem on the season because I promise y'all, you're going to hear more about baseball again until April of 2024. So we're just getting all of this out the way now.
Heck yeah.
Just getting this all out the way now. And like I said, Brandon wasn't able to join me on the instant. And
I can see this being an interesting new season because you have Ohtani out there, right? You can see what's going to happen, but he won't be able to do anything pitching wise until 2 years from now.
Yeah,
so, you know what I'm saying. But still,
that's gonna make the negotiations very interesting.
It's gonna be funny. I mean, I feel like everything is still pointing towards the Dodgers, and the Dodgers looking like they don't need that. So
exactly.
2 years it look like maybe, and you know, we'll see Shohei want to leave LA. So it's like, all right, let me just go across town.
Exactly. He wants to be in LA, not just Disneyland.
Side piece LA. LA loves having their side pieces, but that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, oh man.
Yeah.
I mean, but again, y'all, we again. It's definitely still Braves all day, man. But yeah, we got to. We definitely had to have a postmortem bet before we put a bow on the Braves season. Again, shout out for everything they did. 100 again. This ain't easy, and again, this was definitely a fun season to still follow all throughout. But it's just disappointing just to see it happen. Just two damn years in a row in the exact same way. It's just, again, it's disappointing because we got standards now. We got standards, y'all. And many people thought that this was a World Series of bust team. I thought so.
Look, man, it happens the way it happens, you know. So it's like it's going to be interesting, and like I said, the next season, it's still going to be the same squad, still going to be strong. People got everybody. A lot of folks still got them as a favorite, so you know.
Yeah, as they should, because there's still too much damn. There's still so much damn talent on this team for it not to be.
Yeah. I agree, man. We didn't talk a little bit much about the Braves, man. Too much, man. Yeah, we ran a little too far on that. So, we actually got some football to talk about right now for both college football and for the NFL. Let's first talk about the game last Friday between Colorado and Stanford.
Woo!
Colorado. Yeah, blew a 20 with a 29-0 lead
at halftime.
End up losing 46-43 in double overtime against a 1-4 Stanford team. 1-4. Yeah.
With one of those losses being at Sacramento State.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Damn, yeah. And Stanford should be like in a rebuilding year, maybe for the next year or two.
Oh no! Like I said, no. They have a new coach, and they are absolutely rebuilding, man. That's not a good team.
Yeah, it's really not.
That's not a good team at all. But y'all know what's crazy? I was actually sure I forgot where it was Friday, man. But I was actually leaving Friday, and I got home, turned on the game, and it was actually at half. It was right before halftime began. I saw, that they were up 29. Colorado was up 29-0. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm just going to, turn this off. This game is pretty much going as I expected it to. So I really did pay attention for the rest of the night. And of course, since it was Pac-12 after dark, I really didn't care about staying up to watch a complete ass whooping. So I turned the game off. I think I might have watched the episode of Loki. And then decided, to just call it a night, right? So again, I didn't hear about none of this until I literally woke up and saw the messages. I think it was you, Brandon, that sent the message out that I think it was that meme about Dion looking happy at the
halftime,
halftime, and then at the game left, it was that picture, and I was like, man, hold on. Bro,
yeah, that was.
I could not believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Weird, man. It was weird.
I could not believe. I was so in disbelief that I had to watch the replay of the game. I had to watch the replay of the game.
I haven't even watched the game. I just.
I have not either.
I kind of don't want to watch it.
I didn't even know they were playing. I didn't even know they were playing on Friday. And then I saw people's stuff on Facebook, and I was like, "Oh, what?" And then, when I saw the highlights, I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, I didn't think about it, T, because again, they're playing Stanford, so I was like, it was something again, handle business, whatever.
I mean, they
supposed to be. They got the business handed to them.
They handled business for a half, and
too bad it's 2 halves.
They stopped. Whatever the hell happened, they stopped. Well, I mean, they kept going, but then I don't know. Defensively, something happened. Like, wait a minute, what the hell? Like, did the defense even come out second half? Or
I mean, Travis Hunter got he got ate up on that touchdown.
Yeah,
he got ate up all that second half, bro. Listen to this stat line, y'all, because I never thought that somebody named Alec A.R. Minor was going to be a household name until I heard about him on College Game Day, and I heard the stat line. That young man, wide receiver for Stanford, had 13 catches for 294 yards and 3 tutties.
Damn.
That wasn't just for the entire game, though. That was for that second half. That's the entire second half is really got all those stats.
That's wild.
That is wild.
Did that defense just completely shut down? Did it just stop?
Mine got tired.
Was it late for him? Was it a late night game? What's going on? What was it like?
They did something, because that's horrible.
Yeah, because again, Ronaldo, don't forget, man, it was an 8:00 start time for them, because they're 2 hours behind us.
Yeah. Okay. So it was their bedtime. It's time for them to go to bed. Okay.
Shit, I would hope not.
Nah, they need to be up. They need to be up. We about to play a football game.
Exactly, boy.
You got some folks on that team. It's Friday night. Their mind was probably ready to play some Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? Modern Warfare. That beta came out that weekend. They were probably
shit.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
After you go up 29-0, some of them probably went to sleep. And then
that's probably exactly what happened, man. Again, they let their foot off the gas when they went up 29-0 on the team again, who only had 1 win prior to coming to Boulder. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, you gotta keep it up, man. Like, I'm not about to. Okay, we win at 29-0. Hey, we trying to keep y'all shut out for the rest of the game so we can win. But I don't know what the hell coaching was doing, but they jacked up on that, man. That's no way.
I absolutely agree with you, De Niro. It was definitely, again, this is one thing that, Prime and his staff absolutely blew it. I'm glad you actually brought that up, De Niro, because that's one of the things about you asked about the defense, Ronaldo. I'm gonna tell you who his defensive coordinator is, because I'm very familiar with him, because he was actually defensive coordinator for my team when Jimbo stopped giving a shit. So I know about Charles Kelly, and I never liked that hire by Prime, because Charles Kelly has never shown me he could be a good defensive coordinator. And it's pretty much showing up now. I mean, because I think at one point, one of the reasons why that receiver actually had those stats was because I think Stanford, like 3 plays in a row, ran a slant pattern. They ran a slant pattern. They were in the same pattern as that dude, and they still were just leaving the wide ass open, just eat them.
No adjustment. Okay. And Prime would know better too, right? Come on, like, you know what I'm saying? At least, hey, look, Kelly,
any coach would know better.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, let's get this together, y'all. What the hell? How is this man getting 300 plus yards in the second half? Like, where he come from? Who is this guy? Like, what's going on? Like, like something would happen where we have to like, hey.
Yeah, it was.
Hold on, not just taking photos with fans. Yep, they were doing that. Shedeur Sanders was putting the link to his merchandise at halftime of the game. Yeah, motherfuckers lost focus. Everybody on that team lost focus. Clearly,
see,
folks lost focus. Nobody was focused after that one, y'all.
It's interesting to see where this meteor that was Colorado goes now, because first few weeks we had a nice little rollout, nice little conversation pieces. Everybody was talking to them. Celebrities all over the place. People showing up to Colorado knowing damn well they don't go to Colorado.
They've never heard of the place Boulder until Prime showed up there.
They probably it was their first time seeing that shit. Wayne, everybody, they probably like, well, Wayne probably be there for like live events, but there was a lot of folks there that probably saw that place for the first time, like, wow, this is awesome. So now, you know what I'm saying? This is, again, I'm not even a person that likes to point out like the failure or the falling of a star or whatever, or shooting comment. But this is a trajectory now. This is what it looks like. It's coming back down to earth a little bit, and I feel like the talks about that team is going to be kind of disappearing now.
Yeah, again, I think. I mean, we knew the hype was there once Deion got hired to the program. We knew the hype was already there. It just took off like a SpaceX rocket right after they beat a ranked TCU team. The TCU team, again, that we know now shouldn't have been ranked, but hey, they had a number next to their name at the time. Colorado beat them. Props to them for that.
Last year, they went to the national championship last year. That's some clout. That's something that you want to talk about.
Yeah, but I just see, man, that particular team didn't go to the national championship last year.
They didn't.
I say,
but it's good. It's good to say on the TV screen, like,
of course, but yeah, but again, the hype, became its own. It just became its own, monster right after that TCU win. And again, no matter the opponent, you keep winning. The hype's going to continue to build. You're going to continue, like I said, to get those eyes on you. You're going to continue, to get celebrities, celebrities, shouting you out. You're going to get your casuals, but
I mean, you did get some exposure too. Like you had a lot of folks that were hating on Prime, and they was able to show it off. And you had those interviews like, yeah, we're doing this for clicks. We doing this for clicks, and blah blah blah. Like, I was obviously being hating towards Prime because Prime was doing his thing, and it was mad about that. And I see how that works, but I like the fact that you did. I like the analogy that you said, the SpaceX rocket, because them motherfuckers don't stay in the air for long. They blow up and fall back down. Yeah. And
you people that did that.
Elon doesn't have a space rocket yet. They went to space like that, and they keep blowing up. Or I keep also thinking about that scene from Succession when my guy had he was in charge of the space rocket. He went into the he was at the party. He was looking at the space rocket on TV on phone, seeing if it goes off, and the shit blew up. And he had to go back outside to the party and say, "Hey, how's everything going?" Like, yeah, everything's fine. But a fucking rocket blew up. So now he had to deal with all that, but he had to hide that shit. But anyway, all that to say that, yeah, the rocket shit blew up and came back down. Now, so it's kind of trying to get back to where they're supposed to be as a football team, coming along. This is the first year, kind of get it together, try to see what happens, what works, what doesn't. Next year comes in, they be a little bit better than. Basically, they was a year ahead of themselves when they did that TCU win. They kind of jumped ahead of themselves with the hype and all that.
Yeah, like I said, they definitely overachieved. They definitely overachieved. Now I think Prime definitely. There were some things that he said, after in that post-game presser that I definitely think rang true. And I think that's probably one of the things, I hate about the hype or whatever becoming such a huge beast for them was the fact that, we know that Prime knows exactly what he's doing and the way he manages that team's, manages that team's image, managing, how the team looks in the media. He's been doing this for years, man. Like I said, again, he's been Prime since he's been at Florida State. He has years under his belt in image making and in branding, all of that, man. He probably might have been the original athlete at doing all of this, man. So he knows exactly what he's doing in that arena. But I think, people, tend to forget, man, because I think there's definitely, there's a pretty good culture there, man. If y'all actually, look at some of this behind the scenes videos where he drops some knowledge, there's some good stuff, man. But of course, because so many people are preoccupied with the entertainment side of a lot of this, And again, I can see why, because sports is entertainment too. So it definitely is what it is, though. But again, like you said, this should be a team that should just it was never going to be a rebuild without the microscope on it, because again, Prime invites that microscope on his team. But when that light starts getting bright, and your kids, start feeling themselves a little bit, it's kind of hard to. And when the coaching staff starts doing the same thing, that's an issue. That's an issue, man. Like I said, it's definitely some. You definitely rein some things in, and definitely reevaluate how you're going to attack the rest of your schedule. Because I will remind you, good listeners, the wise guys in the desert had Colorado as 4.5, as over under 4.5 as the win total for the team. And they still got left on their schedule UCLA, which they travel to, which is a ranked team.
That's a loss.
Oregon State, ranked team, top 15, coming to Boulder.
That's a loss.
Arizona, who just kicked the shit out of Washington State this past week, and who should have beat USC the previous week. So they're a real team. They're right after the Oregon State game.
They might. I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah. My point exactly, B. Then they travel to Washington State, and they end the year playing Utah, another top 15 team.
Yeah, that Pac-12 is stupid. So
they could lose the rest of their games, y'all.
They could.
It's not out of the realm of possibility that they could literally finish 4-8.
Yeah. That game that Dawson was crucial. They should have. Game they should have won. So, I think they got I think they're off this week.
They got a bye week this week.
Yeah.
So they can definitely lick their wounds. And again, this is a humbling loss. Yeah. You can tell in that post game presser, this was definitely humbling for Coach Prime. And this is just one of those things where you just got to get off the mat. I say you got to play. Coach Prime's getting paid too much, just to not get this thing, going again. We're not telling him to win the rest of his games, though, man. But of course, he can't feel sorry for themselves. His players need to, just stop thinking that they are their coach, because they haven't proved anything yet.
Nope, they definitely haven't. Nope. Well, they won more games than they did last year. That's one good thing.
Again, they're taking baby steps.
Yeah,
they're still taking baby steps out here, man. And again, most teams would take these steps without the microscope of the social media world, or without the microscope of again, everybody is having you under such a big looking glass that again, fame's a motherfucker. It definitely crushes you, man. And speaking of crushing, I also got to say this too, man. We mentioned Travis Hunter earlier. The kid played 157 snaps in the game, coming off of a lacerated liver. Y'all, it's time to find one spot for that young man to have him play it.
I agree. He doing too much right
157 snaps is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is very ridiculous.
He can't go the rest. He can't go the rest of the season playing that many snaps and expect to be effective at anything, whether it's receiver or DB. But I've said it since I've been following his recruitment. I think he's a very good DB. I think he could be a special wide receiver.
Yeah, I think whatever he do, he'd be special at it. But yeah, I think it might be a receiver, might be his calling.
I don't think he could be a special DB, Brandon.
Oh yeah.
No. Again, I said he could be very good. Yeah, but again, the money's, bro. The money's they're receiving. Like I said, the NFL is an offensive league, and I just have these stats. I'll just share these stats, about about Travis, just to prove this point, or at least try to, make my point about this. Hunter finished that game with 13 receptions, 140 yards, and 2 touchdowns as a wide receiver. But he also finished the game allowing 11 receptions for 158 yards and 2 touchdowns as a corner. And again, this is against Stanford. This isn't against USC's receivers. This is Stanford. This is Stanford. Let's keep this in mind. I mean, again, he's coming off injury. And like I said, 157 snaps. I know that these kids they think they could go all night. I mean, hell, we were all that age. We all thought, we could play shit. We did it. Little kids, man. We played all day, in basketball, but before street lights came on. I mean, we all did it. We all thought so, man. But again, this is the time when he needs whatever position that Deion thinks he can make him the best at. He needs to stick to that position and just turn him into the best of that. No more. Jack of all trades. We're going to play him equally on offense and defense. It's specialization now. You could put together packages, on offense still, but yeah, it's time to specialize.
He's going to get run down real quick. He's going to get run down real quick, and he's playing. I think when he played against legit Oregon defensive players that look like they about to go into the damn football league, these are big boys. I mean, before that, it's him going up against something like that. It's gonna be, it's gonna be more worse. So he has to stick on one. He has to stay on one side because the Colorado State game kind of pushed him out. So he was getting hit, and he could have went against some bad boys if he would have stayed and went against Oregon. But you know what I'm saying? It's just how it's gonna show himself out, because him playing two sides for the rest of his college career, not gonna work at all. Focusing on one. I can see the receiver. I can see him being the receiver for sure. But I like what Brandon said too. He's legit. He could be a legit corner because he has the best corner in the world can teaching him. So.
Yeah, but you also have the natural talent for it too. Like I said, I definitely agree with Darryl. Like I said, again, funny thing is, a lot of that skill set is actually transferable, because we see he attacks the ball. He absolutely attacks that damn ball, and again, that's a skill set. I think that's just best served again on a position that we know is going to get paid, and again, he's going to have longer shelf life in the league. Like I said, I followed this kid's recruitment. I saw where he put up 1,500 yards receiving at a Georgia 7A program against 7A competition. But again, like I said, just my opinion. Like I said, I definitely think again he could be a pretty good DB. But if he wants to actually make generational money, for his future kids, I think it's at wide receiver. I think it's absolutely at wide receiver. Well, like I said, that's just crazy times out west, man. Shoot, we might as well stick out west. I mean, you already brought them up, man. So Washington, Oregon, which is definitely the best game of last weekend.
I didn't see all of it. I saw some highlights of it. Washington got something to say, man. For real. He's being for real with that.
Michael
Penix is talking that talk now. You know what I'm saying? He got to where it's beyond Caleb Williams now, because it was almost being a shoe-in. Now it's nah, Michael Penix.
Absolutely. After what happened last weekend, I think Penix. I think Penix would definitely should be leading the straw man, but again, if anybody watched that USC Notre Dame game last week, I mean, woo,
yeah,
just woo. Yeah. And ironic thing is, USC's defense wasn't even the problem in that game.
Mm-mm.
I think Caleb Williams, for the first time we saw, he had a terrible game.
Yeah,
he just had a terrible game.
that's what happens when, you know what I'm saying, like, you can only go so far with what you have, but when you got a defense that can kind of read you now and kind of put you in that box, and you know damn well your defense ain't gonna do nothing because the defense is not there on USC. It's, you know what I'm saying, it's a problem now. And maybe I don't know. Lincoln Riley might not be like, all right, cool, whatever. I'm just continue to still rely on Caleb Williams to do the damn thing. But you know, I think don't they have like a really good running back too? Their running back, but
their running back is nice. I actually like.
Yeah,
but Marshawn Lloyd.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hear much about him. Like, I know I've seen a couple of plays with him, and like, damn, he's pretty good. But you know, again, they keep relying on Caleb to throw that bitch, so it's like he's becoming non-void at this moment. And they might need to start getting back relying on him again and put some pressure off on Caleb Williams a little bit. But I'm not Lincoln Riley, so
yeah. We'll definitely go back to the Washington, Oregon because I think this is actually tying to a bigger conversation that Brandon you know put in the outline, and I think this is definitely you know be a very you know good conversation, one that we could definitely get our listeners into as well. But what we're seeing from USC, because we basically seen the play. They basically play with their food, you know, a lot of times this season, man. We saw with Colorado when Colorado almost came back. They should have lost to Arizona at home, but if it wasn't for dumb penalties at the absolute wrong time, they probably don't win. They probably don't win that game against Arizona.
No.
And as we see, we played. They play a team who actually emphasizes, you know, just the principles of football. And the principles of football is just, you know, again, I know we have analytics and data driving all these sports. You know, everything is data. You know, go on fourth. We go on fourth down here, fourth down half. You know, data is driving everything in sports. But
it's crazy.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But the tenets of football are the tenets of football, y'all. Football is hit the guy in front of you harder than what he wants to hit you. That's always going to be the tenets of football, no matter what. You hit the dude in front of you harder than he hits you.
Yeah, it has to get back to some of the old school methods of playing, man. Like this whole relying on the damn numbers. You seeing what is you see it being a detriment more so than anything, because you know what I'm saying. I don't know. It's weird because, you know, now you're taking out your whole instinct factor of like, all right, I'm going to do this because I got a dog that can do this. Not because like, the numbers say, you know, like it's just weird.
I think the numbers say this. I think a lot of especially the way practices are run now, I think there is something about a mentality, because we have seen this with Lincoln's teams in Oklahoma. They do not have a mentality of, you know, the tenets of football. And I think that as long as he runs the program like that, you're going to have, you know, guys like Alex Grinch who aren't good defensive coordinators still, you know, have a job under him, because I think he emphasizes, you know, a lot of these new age things. Now, I'm not saying there's no place in football, you know, for when to be aggressive, on when to go for it, or some of the things, because I think that's one of the things that my favorite coach in the world, Jimbo Fisher, has failed, you know, to really adopt. You know, a lot of some of these things.
Probably your favorite guy. Look at
my favorite coach in the world, Ronaldo.
Look at you.
Absolutely, man. You knew it was coming, brother.
Yeah,
you knew it was coming, man. But
Jimbo talk tonight. I wanted some Jimbo talk.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. We're gonna definitely get into more Jimbo talk too, man. Don't you worry, man. But I think that, again, I really think Lincoln Riley runs his program like an offensive coordinator, and just only looks at it from his lens, from that lens, and really doesn't take into account, you know, the entire operation as a whole, in terms of actually, you know, we need to have solid fundamental special teams. We don't need to have a dominating defense, but we need to have a defense that can actually come up with some stops at key moments.
Yeah.
We need to play better complementary football than what we do, and not have to rely on a generational, a Heisman Trophy contending number one overall pick contending quarterback in order to bail us out every time.
I mean, and look at this.
It's not sustainable.
Look at this. Like, I'm hearing the talk still, like, all right, generation changing. I mean, he's at the moment, and I want to ask you on. Did you hear about how he was talking about how he he has a little list of demands before he gets drafted. He wants to be owner of a team, which I ain't mad at that, but he wants to be owner of the team. He has like certain like lists that he wants to have before he makes his way into the NFL, which is interesting because he had a lot of people that was talking about that. But he was also like, all right, I'm gonna come back next year. Like, I'm cool because you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's generational, but like, is he gonna be generational to the team, whoever picks him? Because it's looking like it's either the Bears, the Broncos, not even the Broncos, the Bears and the Panthers, and not even the Panthers because they already got the quarterback. Like, it's gonna be a bad team. Like, it's not gonna be a team that he thinks is gonna be like
or the Patriots. And Bill Belichick gonna say hell no to basically every demand this dude this camp is asking for.
Or the Patriots. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Damn well that's not gonna happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you're gonna just shut all that up and go to bed at 8:00 and drink your milk in the morning. Like, that's what
drink your milk. There we go.
And now damn he's gonna like the Patriots, man, what the fuck? No. He's gonna go right back to USC. So it's like, it's gonna be I don't know. It's weird how, it's weird how his guys flying out now. So, it's gonna be interesting to see if he's still gonna go into the draft or he's gonna stay back at USC and get $4 million.
Again, unless this is something where you're as crazy as a fox and you're docking your draft status so you could be drafted by a team that's not a complete show like the Bears, then again, this list of demands that's coming out is actually very strange. I mean, again, sure, it's not bad to ask for equity in the team, man. But shoot, man, but can you actually get 4 Super Bowl rings first, and then we can have this conversation?
That part.
Can you actually throw a pass and not throw a pick in your first 10 passes?
Because that's going to be considerable. You're going to be like, I'm going to put some ownership in this team. And you ain't even thrown your pass yet, man. Like, hopefully he'll clarify those statements and be like, yeah, this is something I want down the line after I get the Super Bowl or something. Hopefully it's not like, this is what I want when I get up in there, because that's weird to talk like that. And I don't think he's that type of person who want to talk that shit like that. And who the hell wants ownership in the Bears or the Cardinals or the Panthers? Man, nobody don't want that. Nobody wants the ownership of them teams. Come on, man.
That's
Nobody wants to be part ownership of them. Come on, man. Get better.
No.
I am loving Washington more and more now. Every time I'm seeing them play, like you know what I'm saying. I could be on the hype train for Penix, so just call me what it is.
Hey man, bro, I tried to tell you about Penix and Washington earlier this year, man. Hey man, they might pick to make the playoff.
The train has officially started going. I'm like, all right, cool. I think I got on that last caboose. That's cool.
Oh yeah, there's definitely plenty more, my brother.
Yeah,
plenty more. But it's a crazy thing though. I think I actually came out of that game more. I think I came out of that game more impressed with Oregon than I thought.
Okay, I can see that too.
Even though a lot of people are killing Lanning about some of the fourth down math, the analytics about going for it on fourth down. And I think rightfully so. Like I said, sometimes you just gotta take the profit. You just gotta take the profit and move on. Take the profit, move on, fight another day. Because this league still got some there's still some tough. There's actually a lot of tough things going on in this league, and we definitely need to they need to they still need to navigate, a treacherous schedule. I still think they need to play USC. Still, they got Oregon State at the end of the year. I mean, this definitely ain't over by any means for anybody. Because, like I said, man, Utah. That's the thing people keep forgetting. Utah is still the defending Pac-12 champion, and their quarterback is still yet to play.
Yeah.
So there's definitely a lot to be said in there, but I'm probably going to end this conversation, or at least in this particular game conversation with this. And I heard sentiments, and I agree with them that I wouldn't mind to see Washington and Oregon again in the Pac-12 championship.
Yeah, I'm cool with that too.
Because I still think USC probably has 2 or 3 more losses left in their schedule.
Oregon's going to bring out some fire-ass uniforms.
You already know it, man.
Let it Pac-12 championship too. They're like, all right, we specifically had this ready for you guys. Like, this is going to be on some hologram shit probably. Like, it's probably going to be they change colors throughout the game type of shit. Like, wait a minute, weren't they white? What the fuck? They green now? Like, there's going to be some shit that's going to fuck up the other team's eyes and stuff.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, you already know it. It didn't involve 2 top 25 teams though, but I know that we definitely let their fans wait around long enough for this, man. So we definitely gotta touch on this, man, because this is one of the biggest stories coming out of the weekend, and that's what happened in the Georgia Vanderbilt game. Not the fact that Georgia won by only 17 points.
Yeah.
That was surprising. That was surprising enough. But the fact that they might be down their best offensive weapon by far, you probably won't see them again, or at least there is a good chance. I'm not saying because, again, Kirby is not giving any timelines, but if y'all don't know, Brock Bowers hurt his ankle in that game in the second quarter.
Yeah.
And he recently had tightrope surgery earlier this week. So Kirby didn't give any chances, or at least he didn't give any timetables for when that young man will return. But there is probably a good chance that we probably won't see Brock Bowers in a Georgia uniform ever again. So this is the bigger question, though. This is the real thing, and this is where we could definitely get our audience to actually get in.
Ooh.
Should Brock Bowers, even if Georgia makes the college football playoff, should he suit up once again for the Dogs, or shut it down and get ready for what undoubtedly is his next phase in his career in the National Football League?
Where he's going to thrive, where he really is going to thrive, especially being what he is. That's an interesting question, man.
Hey, Jay, just don't get drafted by the Falcons where we don't know what to do with our tight ends.
Oh, don't do that. That's an interesting ass question. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, would you want? Well,
again, shout out to Brandon for definitely suggesting it, man. This was definitely a good question, to suggest for the show. It was a very good question.
I would say no, because I'm ready for I think he's ready for the league. I feel like he thinks he's also ready for the league, and you know what I'm saying, he was to me kind of maybe coasting, not him coasting, but like he was playing in a coasting mode. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying. What I really have to prove here, not much, because I already got championship.
You got 2 of them.
Yeah, you know,
not just you got championship. You got 2 of them bad boys.
Yeah, and like, okay, like what else do I need to prove? Do I need to get it back? Well, I can see him doing back to back to back. Yeah, cool. But I mean, I don't know. I will probably get myself ready for that for the draft, man. Because for his position, like, or I could see it the other way around. Like, he could still play himself into a better pick in the draft, but I feel like he's already going to be in the top wherever when he goes. Like, they already know, like, yeah, we getting this motherfucker as soon as he comes to us. Like, as soon as he falls to us, we are getting him. Like, he could be going to the Patriots, or he can go to, you know what I'm saying, he can go to a lot of spots where they're gonna need him. Denver might go ahead and like, you know what, fuck it, let's go, let's take it. And like, I can see him going to some spots. So I don't think he should come back. That's just me. I don't think he should come back. I think that's, that was it. But then again, you know what I'm saying, is that going to also thrive? Is that going to mess them up, and then they're not going to be able to play as good? Them dogs. Can the dogs go without them?
That's again. There's definitely so much to weigh, and again, for what it looks like, they're going to have to finish out the regular season without a Ronaldo, because again, this is the halfway point. This is exactly the halfway point, because they still got 6 games left. They have a bye this week before they play Florida in the world's largest outdoor cocktail party. Again, if for those who remember when the Georgia-Florida game was still called that.
Yes.
If you know, you know.
Is what it said. It is what it said. Like, it's literally it's the description of what he says. It's a giant ass cocktail party.
So if you again, if Georgia, Florida, I'm just leave it at that, man. Georgia, Florida. Yeah. If you know, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway,
it really is a good question, because I'm in the mindset more so thinking like, man, I'm ready to go to the pros now. I'm ready to show out. You know, show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I want to risk myself getting hurt more and not being able to play next season for the NFL? Just, you know what I'm saying, just to be on, you know, just to play with UGA. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, him being a competitor wants to play with UGA, wants to play with his team, wants to play with his squad. So,
right.
Man, that's not gonna be like, yeah, I'm done. But I can also be like, I'm ready to show the fuck out now.
Yeah. Now, I want to say, of course, selfishly, since I'm such a, you know, y'all know, if y'all probably can't tell, man, I'm definitely a huge fan of this sport called college football. So just selfishly, definitely, you know, want to see the best players continue to play their best, and Brock Bowers is definitely one of the best players in the sport.
I love watching him play too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love watching him play too. Like, he's dope.
He's cold. he's absolutely cold. And again, Georgia probably has one loss on their schedule if it wasn't for him putting on, you know, basically, you know, taking off the Clark Kent glasses, ripping the shirt, putting on that Superman cape.
Yeah, basically.
They probably lose to Auburn if he doesn't do his, you know, Clark Kent to Superman transformation.
And that tells a lot too. Then that also kind of helps a little bit push towards the answers to that question too. Like, you know, he's going to be needed then. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be like, all right, we good without him. We can still win another chip.
That's the thing. I think he's definitely going to be needed if they want to win. If they want to win another championship, I definitely think he definitely might be needed, Ronaldo. I completely agree with you, but man.
Hey, look, I'm of the mindset of like, cool. I'd rather preserve my leg now, because I know when I go to the pros, they're gonna tear my ass up. Pause. And then, you know what I'm saying? Look.
Now you know what? Again, like I said, me selfishly, I gotta agree with De Niro that I would definitely love to see him come back, try to, you know, make one last run. Because I mean, hey, what's better than 2 championships, Ronaldo?
3. And it's back to back too, so it's like, okay,
history. It's history.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're not fighting. It's not like you're not fighting for something. I mean, again, this is really what you came for, man. To basically
only if he's part of it, though. He can't come back and be like, yeah, he wasn't really needed. Like I said, if he wasn't really needed, then that's why I'm like, all right, cool. Then if he's going to be part of the plan, like, of course, yeah, you know, like I need to play. I need the game-winning catch. I need I need all of that.
Oh yeah, to be part of the game plan. But again, realistically, again, Christian McCaffrey and Leonard Fournette, that was more influential on, I think, the college game than what either NIL or the transfer portal has done.
Right.
Even without. I think, again, in his heart of hearts, I believe Brock wants to, you know, he doesn't want to go out like this. Nobody wants to have their career in college or any other sport in the way that, you know, he doesn't want his last playing impression to end on a field in Nashville in the bottom feeder of the SEC. he does not want to be his lasting memory. But at the same time, I don't think the decision is going to be in his hands.
Yeah.
I think that's just the truth about it. The decision won't be in that young man's hands, unfortunately.
I mean, I can see the argument.
So again, me personally, I would definitely love to see him come back again if he could do it within health, because I don't want him to jeopardize his health, for again short-term jeopardization of health, just to the bag. Like, man, you have a chance to definitely set your family up for generations. Don't mess that up, kid.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's exactly why the decision isn't going to be in his hands.
Yeah.
And I actually wouldn't be surprised if in Kirby's heart of hearts, he's not telling him the same thing.
I agree. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see, man. Like I said, that's definitely sort of
until what? It's like maybe 4 weeks. It's a 4-week thing. It's like a 4 or 5 week situation when he did the tightrope surgery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe maybe he is Superman for real, and he can come back in 2 weeks somewhere. But
absolutely,
just watch himself. You just gotta watch himself. Like, he doesn't want to go into the Lord forbid, they're not gonna win all that. He's in the championship game, and boom, something happens. So.
No doubt. But yeah, man. Is there really anything else, man? You definitely want to get on in college football. It's something that you heard, man. Because again, we are well into this, man, and we just still definitely got some NFL to go, man. Well, I still want to hear your thoughts on this past weekend in the NFL, and I'm sure that our audience wants to as well, man. So again, we're running a little bit behind, but again, we want to thank you all for joining us. This is once again the First Rounders.
First show.
If this is your first show, welcome. And if you've been rocking with us, since the first 124, then welcome back. We appreciate y'all.
I'm randomly trying to figure out what was the 5th episode about. I got to go back over again.
Oh, shit.
We're in 125, man. That's awesome. So I'm thinking, like, what was our 5th episode about? I got to go back over.
What was our 61st episode about? You say that.
Yeah, we definitely got to do like a greatest hits episode or something.
No doubt, man.
I'm good. Hey, Alabama's secretly doing his little thing again. They kind of,
they're
here for Saban. Here.
They're definitely still here, but yeah, we'll definitely see exactly what they're made of this coming Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this coming Saturday. We'll definitely talk about it in our next episode, but
yeah,
it's going to be it's definitely going to be they have an interesting one coming up, especially after what their opponent Tennessee did to A&M and shit. We might as well just talk about that right quick, man.
That is because A&M, hey,
yeah. There's just one thing out of this game, I definitely got to say, because y'all know how much we definitely like to get on John James Fisher on this great podcast.
His name too. Yeah.
So y'all know our thoughts, and we always put them on save your job status. There's a pretty good reason for it. There's a pretty good reason, and now the noise, the noise in the ether, and I think it's now actually becoming, it's actually becoming more material, because we're now having articles. Because Bruce Feldman just wrote an article last week in The Athletic, specifically saying that Texas A&M is not going to let this man's contract stop them from sending him from College Station, Texas.
You don't say. Ooh.
When articles start getting written, you know what time it is.
Look, man. If anybody, and folks listen to our episode, we know that you, Reggie, have been on alert for Jimbo Fisher's exit for the longest, and we're gonna go straight to you when it happens to get the first comment because we want to know what you're gonna say. I think we know what you're gonna say, but we want to hear it out of your mouth first when Jimbo Fisher gets out of A&M.
Oh.
He's been on watch every Saturday for the longest now.
It's going to be fire. It's absolutely going to be fire, King Leon. I'm going to let you know right now. It is absolutely going to be fire. I'm going to let you know, like, this is the one where I have the clip, bro. I have the full clip loader for that one. I have the full clip loader for that one.
Look, I'm just saying, it's Save Your Job Saturday, but he has been the participant of Save Your Job Saturday, even if he didn't need to be, but he has just been on there just because, we just want to see that happen. We want to see the world learn, right? So,
oh yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that's the biggest take from this game. Again, they're 4-3 now.
Yeah,
with games still left against Ole Miss, South Carolina, Mississippi State. Probably some random FCS school and LSU.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. That's a gamut right there.
Yeah, and again, almost $10 million to still deliver 7-5, 8-4 results. And not only that, you also brought in Bobby Petrino. You brought in Bobby Petrino to fix the offense, and offense is still about to trash.
And that's why we're making fun of this whole thing. They were like, why are you making fun of Jimbo Fisher? Because he's getting paid. He's going to get his money. It doesn't matter. Like, what I'm saying? He's getting his money. It's not like he's going to be in the poor man's house Monday. I'm saying, like, man's still good. So we're going to key and kick it, kick it off on him every Saturday because it is Save Your Job Saturday, Jimbo Fisher. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of these games is going to get it. So one of these games is going to be your reason behind it. So.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, I tell you another thing though, man, that I almost forgot, man. Again, so another program, man, and coach, I like to, like you said, kiki about King Leon, and those are the good old boys in Miami, Florida, who went up to Chapel Hill and got their teeth kicked in by the Fighting Drake Mays.
Hey man, that's another guy to look out for, man. Drake Mays is a baller right now,
bro. Tez Walker's going to be a whole ass problem.
Yes, he is.
Tez Walker is a whole ass problem, yo.
Yes, he is.
Woo!
A dog.
Woo!
I'm seeing I saw a lot of highlights of him too. Like, whoa, this is what we're doing now. Okay. Like we putting people on the maps now. Like, okay. And it's funny that how Miami just, continue to falter further and further down the hole. You know what I'm saying? Like, once again, looking kind of crazy.
This is what they do.
Yeah, man.
What they do, unfortunately, man. They just give their fans so much hope and hype beginning of the season, and then boy, again, they are the definition. They are the definition of life comes at you fast,
quick, and in a hurry. Like, damn. Like, it's still going to be forever thinking about that one play Cristobal did. So it's like, okay. Now he's gonna have to. He's building it up. Like, it's becoming like it's compounding, like that little rock that keeps rolling down the hill. It gets bigger and bigger. The snowball. It's becoming an avalanche in a little bit.
And the crazy thing is, they still have the talent to still be a problem on the rest of their schedule. But interesting things I read about Tyler Van Dyke though throughout the week is that one, he's actually been playing with 3 torn ligaments in his hands since the beginning of the season.
What?
Yeah, that's the word on the grapevine. And 2,
what?
He also has a leg injury on top of that other injury though. So that could be one thing to keep an eye on for the rest of the year with them.
Oh, what? Okay.
Again, honestly, that's one of the reasons why I don't like Cristobal either, man. Especially last year when he rolled out Van Dyke against FSU, and it was clear Van Dyke still couldn't throw the ball, but he was like he had so little faith in his other quarterbacks that he didn't even roll out a 25% healthy Van Dyke. He rolled out a Van Dyke who still couldn't throw the ball.
Wow. Z, I don't know, man. That could be some reasons against him too, man. Like, come on, bro. What you doing? Like, this is mild. You know what I'm saying? This is like malcontent right here. This is malpractice of an organization. Come on, man. What you doing?
It really is. Hey, you said it. You said it.
Well, it's cool to see a train crash too. So I'm gonna continue seeing how that works with Miami. They got another team, so they don't have to worry. Miamians, the Floridians don't have to worry about the U. They can look at the Dolphins. The Dolphins are good right now.
Woo! Oh yeah, absolutely. And Miami got Clemson coming into town this Saturday too. So good luck with that.
Ooh, that's gonna be interesting to watch.
Good luck with that one. Good luck with that one. And unfortunately, as Brandon mentioned earlier, unfortunately, man, our Georgia Southern Eagles, man, faltered against the Dukes of James Madison.
Yeah, man, it was weird. I can understand a lot of I saw a little bit of the plays too with them. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see some work still needing to be done.
Right.
Beginning of the beginning of the season, I was all for our quarterback. He's giving us ups and downs. A lot more downs.
He's been a roller coaster for sure.
And so, I'm like, okay. So, I'm gonna ride it out. I've seen the good too. So like I'm using that as my North Star. Like, all right, I can see us being really good. So like if we can just hone that in and like keep that same energy and kind of, keep consistently play good, we're gonna be straight. But we also have some really dumb games too. So I'm like, but we'll see how that works when when we played whoever was in that comment section, the Georgia State. And then
but first we definitely got to take care of UL Monroe for homecoming weekend, though.
That's gonna be interesting too. That's gonna be a nice homecoming game that we usually don't be playing. Well, let me take that back. A lot of the homecoming games starting to get to where we was getting blown out or getting beat, and then that became a weird thing. And then I felt like that's why homecoming got bad because we just kept losing the homecoming. But then
yeah, man, we were. Renard. Hey, man, we were in the wilderness after Monken left.
It's hurt, man. It was hurt time, man. Like, damn.
We were in the wilderness, except for that 1 year we had Willie. If we had Willie Fritz, we were definitely, back to. We were definitely back in the ass whooping business, but
yeah, we had that one good time with him. So Fritz wanted to leave our ass. Like, damn it, man, stop doing that to us. But it sucks. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, hopefully, the athletic director can keep a good ass coach. You're paying.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Louisville went up to Pittsburgh and absolutely got mollywopped. They clearly weren't ready for the big time. And I definitely agree with you. I agree with you, De Niro, man. That James Madison, they're a very good team. They're still undefeated, and I hate the fact that they can't go to a bowl game because this is their first year playing in the FBS. That's such a trash ass rule because that was the reason. That was the reason why we didn't go to a bowl game the year we beat Florida back in 2013, Ronaldo.
I love that. I love that game too. I keep reminding about it too. Like, don't forget Florida, bro. GSU and Florida, baby. Don't forget about us.
We won a game without passing the football. That is still hilarious to you, boy. We won a game without passing the football, y'all. Against an FBS team, against an SEC team in the swamp.
Against the Gators. Like, wait, what? We almost gave UGA a run for their money. We made Nick Saban said the famous pushing shit through a 10 line. And then like Georgia Southern has some times with some good ass football teams. So
absolutely. So
what was that line that Saban said? Like they pushed us. Like
they ran through us like shit through a tin can or some shit like that. Yeah. They ran through us like shit through
something like that. Like, okay, I'll take that.
I'll take it too. I'll absolutely take it too, man. When you got the best coach of college football saying that about your team, then yeah.
That was still prime. You know what I'm saying? Nick Saban too. So it wasn't like I'm saying that again. Like, oh shit, okay, respect.
Yep. Like I said, like I said, man. Pitt absolutely throttled Louisville. Like I said, Louisville wasn't ready for the spotlight. Spotlight still. And LSU could still wake up and score 45 points. They could just roll out of bed and just score 45.
I'll be looking at for the rest of the season, man. The rest of the college season, like LSU is sneaky. I can see LSU doing a lot, doing some damage.
That loss to Ole Miss was bad, but they still control their fate in the West.
Yeah.
If they could get past Alabama and don't sleepwalk into Texas A&M, like I said, I picked them to go to Atlanta as the West representative again. I'm still picking them because I think that I still think Alabama has a ceiling with. I mean, they don't have a high ceiling rather with their current team, mainly because I'm not sold if Miro can actually make the throws or at least be the quarterback that Bama needs to actually beat somebody like Jada Daniels. I have confidence that Jada Daniels can do it.
Yeah,
I have mad confidence that Jada Daniels can take care of business even in Tuscaloosa, because that's where the game's going to be at.
I can see that.
But again, like I said, I think if LSU had a better defense, they would be dangerous.
Yeah.
They would be dangerous. Yeah, if they had a better defense, they actually might be my pick to win the SEC this year. If we're being perfectly honest.
I'm not even all surprised by that. Like I said, like they're just looking sneaky right now. So like, okay.
Like I said, they literally score 45. They drop 45 in your dome like it's nothing.
Yeah, nobody's talking about it. So I'm like, okay, those are the ones you want to watch out for.
Yeah,
that's
again,
Brian Kelly, you know what I'm saying? See what he's doing. I see him. He's not dancing no more. They took that out. He can't dance no more.
Yeah, they had to tell him don't do that shit again. Don't do that shit again.
He's not doing a little whatever the hell that thing is with the players in the little spin machine, which was embarrassing. Like that, don't do that. Let's go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and Michigan, man. Michigan, nobody's talking about Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah, because Michigan hasn't played with anybody with a pulse.
They haven't, but they beating the dog shit out of them.
Yeah, hey, they take care of business, man. Hey, no hating on that. They're taking care of business.
Yeah,
they absolutely take care of business, man. I think that they are improving, but again, we won't get any separation, or at least know who can challenge each other until again started this weekend when Penn State travels to Ohio State.
Yep.
But as far as Michigan, I don't think Michigan doesn't play any of those boys until I think
the last few weeks.
Yep. Because the Ohio State game is their last regular season game. I just sort of see when they play Penn State. When do they play Penn State?
The Ohio State game is going to be the game, of course. That's who Ryan Day should be down getting his Ric Flair on, ready for damn Harbaugh. Talking about some damn Lou Hope. He should be damn ready to go against them. He should be having his promos cut right now against Harbaugh. Like, ready for you, Harbaugh. Ready for you. Ready for you now. Like,
pretty much.
Yeah.
But Michigan plays Penn State, Ohio State within a 2-week span. They played at Penn State on the 11th, and they host Ohio State. The weekend after Thanksgiving, the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Rubber hits the road right there, bud.
Yeah, and again, those are last. This is literally the last third of the season. So again, we won't know anything about Michigan until then.
Yeah. That's why they're not being talked about. But I mean, hey, they are still number 2. So,
yep.
Reason they just a quiet number 2 right now.
Yeah, but like I said, it's the schedule.
You gotta love it.
Gotta love it. Keon Coleman is still doing ridiculous things.
Mm-hmm. That he is.
Probably the best wide receiver in the country, not named Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah. That's gonna be awesome to see them. You know what I'm saying? Well, they're not gonna be going against each other, but it's gonna be awesome to see. Tit for tat type of deal.
Oh yeah, It's but between those two and Rome Odunze from Washington, Troy Franklin from Oregon, Malik Neighbors, and Brian Thomas from LSU, the Biletnikoff race is going to be silly.
I'm down for that. I can't wait to see who they choose for it. I mean, they're all good. They're all good. You know what I'm saying? Receivers. So
the Biletnikoff race is going to be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Throughout the last half of the season.
Yeah. And you're going to see some really good. And I feel like you're going to see some really high flying action going out from all those players.
Absolutely.
I still love Marvin Harrison. You know what I'm saying? He's still doing his thing still too.
Absolutely. Yep. Future Bear. Future Chicago Bear.
Looks like it, man.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
You know what I'm saying? He's going to he got 2 or 3 chances to get there.
Absolutely, man. But shoot, man. Once again, y'all, this is the first rounders, man. Again, thank y'all for joining us. Like I said, man, we've had a show so far. Unfortunately, our other two looks like they dropped off. Life be lifing. But you know what, man? The R&R connection is going to keep y'all, we're trying to keep y'all satisfied, for the rest of the night, man. So, again, thank you for rolling with us. Thank you for all who's been with us, again, for the first 125 episodes. And because, these, 125 episodes, man, like Ronaldo says, man, we sometimes think about, what happened in episode 7, what happened in episode 59, what happened in episode 84.
Hey man, I mean, I still love the Greg Odom episode, and I love
absolutely.
We randomly review Space Jam Legacy.
Yep.
hey, Space Jam Legacy, man. That's all I can say.
Absolutely, man.
It was a good review. That's all I can say. Go find it if y'all want to go back into the files. We did review Space Jam Legacy, so.
But one thing I want to say too, man, we definitely say all this, man, just to let y'all know of the changes that is going on throughout the show. A lot of things, that's one of the things that we know happens in life. Change happens, nothing stays static. If you stay static, you're not moving. You're not surviving if you're not, man. And we definitely have had to make this a dynamic show in order, to keep going the way we have. And unfortunately, the change sometimes, changes. Sometimes there's some changes that has to be made that is out of our hands. And I say that just to say that our first sponsor and shout out, CJ Sneaker Lab, is no longer open. I said that CJ has a whole life. And I'm talking about like a whole life, and it's just one of those things, where sometimes life just doesn't permit us to do the things that we love and that we will probably love to continue to do in order to escape a lot of the other things that we do for like the 9 to 5 or whatever. Get just hobbies that'll just help you to maintain and try to stay focused in this crazy thing called life, though. But again, man, say good dude. We definitely appreciate, what he has done for the show, what he's meant for the show so far. But again, because of life circumstances, he's officially, moving on. The Sneaker Lab is closed, and like I said, no more sponsors, which means if y'all know anybody who wants to sponsor, a couple of brothers on the rise, man, just let them know we open for business, and just. Get in touch with all 4 of us, man. We are on social media, Facebook, Instagram.
Yes,
hey, man, we're open for business. So hopefully, we can do some business and continue to grow the show in ways that we want to. Continue to make this a better show for you all. And once again, thank you for being with us through it all and for helping this be the dynamic show that both we and you all want to see. So. Look, it's just my PSA.
Nah, I feel like the ultimate shout out, man. For the folks out there that's been listening. Look, I would say like this: if you want to make it a game out of it, look, I still have the campaign going where I want Detlef Shrimp to come on the show. So, you know what I'm saying, we can make this a cool ass thing to do. Like, hey, hashtag get Detlef Shrimp on first rounders. I figure he's not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying, we can get the sponsorship going for whatever he's doing. I'm pretty sure he has a couple of foundations or something going on. We can bring him on and talk about it, whatever. I'm just going to bring him on the show just to talk. So, hashtag let's get Detlef Shrimp on first rounder. So let's make a deal out of it.
Oh yeah, the campaign's still going on, people. Y'all think we playing, man, but we for real out here.
No, man. I want number 11 from the Seattle Supersonics. Let's get it.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard it.
But let's talk about what we need to talk about. Let's talk about.
Oh yeah, NFL. Let's go.
Let's get some NFL games out of the way, man. We could talk to you about the Falcons game, man. You went to see it live in action, man. We can talk about the Falcons, man. Let's get it out the way.
Yeah, let's get it out the way because y'all know what I'm on. Y'all know what I'm on when it comes to those busters, man. I mean, well, first of all, I'm gonna start off positive, man. Shout out to Calais Campbell for getting his 100th sack of his career, man. That's definitely a huge achievement, man. And again, he's part of a defense that has absolutely been revitalized.
Defense is looking good, man.
Defense is legit, son. The defense is legit.
Imagine y'all would have got Jalen Carter instead of Imagine y'all would have got Jalen Carter instead of Bijan Robinson. I mean, I can see tip for tap, but imagine that defense if y'all had Carter instead of Bijan.
But that's the thing, though, man. That's why, even if we would have got him, this is still an absolutely wasted effort because we can't score enough to help them.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, man. Again, complimentary football. And it seems like we just refuse to play it in Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yeah, I had that one record though. Desmond Ritter had that one record. He was undefeated at home until
Until they lost to Sam Howell.
Yeah.
Until they lost to Sam Howell.
Yeah. Washington kind of came in and kind of did a little something.
I mean, it's just one of those things where, again, like I said, I'll take one thing. I promise y'all, man. And so I'm not going to keep y'all with another Reggie rant, man. I promise y'all. I'm just going to say this one thing from the game that I took away, and I'm just going to leave it at this. Again, I think we're now in the conversation. We've reached the point, Ronaldo, of questioning. The guys who we have in charge of this franchise. And I'm not talking about the owner, because again, Big Bank Blank is what it is. Yeah. But I think we're at the moment now, because again, this is supposed to be a three-year plan. At least that's what Big Bank Blank told us. This is 3 years. Y'all went all in, spending on defense. Y'all got some great players. Y'all got Jesse Bates as a free agent. Y'all brought in Calais Campbell. Y'all got David Onyemata from the Saints. Y'all got a couple of other studs. You got Caden Ellis. You got some guys. It's a damn near Bud Dupree is having a career renaissance here in the A.
Really
Terrell, is. The AJ Terrell is one of the top 5 cornerbacks in the league. Okuda's even playing. Okuda even came back and is playing decent. Defense. You're wasting a top 10 defense because we might not have the guy at quarterback, and Arthur Smith still does not know how to call plays. What? What?
He was doing some suspect stuff. I saw the highlights from the game. Like, ooh. Even it's getting to where Arthur Smith even think like, damn, am I ready for this? Because he does like that whole like you see his pictures of him on the sideline. Like, whoa, what did I just do?
He really looks like a dude who's in over his head. That's what he looks like. He acts like somebody again who doesn't have a damn clue, Ronaldo. And that's just the thing about it. Again, we could talk about Desmond Ritter's 3 picks. They were all absolutely terrible. I mean, again, y'all know my thoughts on them. Like I said, I'm not going to harp on the points. I'm just saying now that, again, we're at the point where conversations might need to be had. I'm just going to leave it at that. We're at the point I think conversations might need to be had. And not only that, another one too. This is going to sound hot takey, but I can't take full credit for it. I first heard this on a podcast called the Atlanta Bird Gang podcast. I don't know if there's any other Falcons fans listening, or if you're just an NFL fan that happens to to live in the city. But if y'all can, man, check it out, man. The Atlanta Bird Gang podcast by Toddy Jones. What I usually listen to right after the games and whatnot. He even suggested, especially with the trade deadline coming up, he thinks Kyle Pitts should be on that block.
Look, man, I got Kyle Pitts on a couple of fantasy football teams. He showed up last week. I think he showed up. Yeah, man, what's going on? I can't keep depending on him every week, and he's not giving me nothing. Like,
at least scored a touchdown this week.
Yeah. Okay, so he did show up. I had him at least. I had him playing. In one of my fantasy football, not the one that I'm undefeated in. First rounders, by the way, I'm still undefeated. But
this guy,
yeah, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not producing, man, and he's your number 4 pick. Like, it's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I can see it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could see it being whatever round pick, but he was your 4th round. He was your 4th pick in the first round. Like, he was the number 4 pick.
That's a foundational pick, Ronaldo.
Yeah, man.
That's just not a pick that you could just you just like, yeah, he's just over there. He's not a decoy. He's not somebody who you bring in on certain packages. That is the dude you build an offense around.
Yeah, if he's the number 4 pick, he has to be something. He's what they're doing with Bijan. So, like, wait a minute, what's going on? But yeah,
he's what they're doing with Jonnu Smith.
Yeah, there you go.
He's what they do. Jonnu Smith is the main is the tight end. When they decide to throw to the tight end, it's Jonnu Smith. It's not number 8.
I think it's more so because that he was your number 4 pick, that it should be something moving and shaking going on. So I don't even get that hard top take, man, because if you're not using them, give them to somebody that can use it. But then again, hell,
get some value for him. Get some value now. Get some value.
You know what I'm saying? We got a 4th round pick for Trey. So, I don't know. I can get something.
Yeah, man, like I said, again, get something because once it's too late. It's too late once you get to that 4th year, man, and his agent starts leaking out that he wants out. You have no leverage.
Hey, he is in the 1st round, so he's going to get money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when the contract is up, well, I don't know. Maybe not, because he's not really playing to his ability. But, I mean, contract's about to come up in, big time money, 1st round picks. You know what I'm saying? That asks for money. But, yeah, if I was y'all, you might want to go ahead and, sneak them out of the way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We might can use them. You know what I'm saying? You can probably give them to us. And, Kittle is kind of
again give him to a real offensive genius and have y'all just go absolute stupid on the rest of the league, man. I don't know about all that, Ronaldo.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? We kind of do need another tight end. I'm not saying Kittle's not doing nothing because he did score 3 touchdowns on 3 receptions of the game before. Didn't do too much on this game, but he is kind of getting towards the end. He might need to get another look. But then again, I don't know. Can Kyle Pitts block? I don't know. Can he block? He
was brought in to be receiving tight end, bro.
Yeah, never mind. We don't need him.
There we go. He was brought in. He was brought in to be the next Travis Kelce, George Kittle.
No, hey, maybe a new setting can happen, man. Maybe
again, he was called the unicorn because of how apparently athletically gifted he was, but. Again, he averages like four targets a game. So
he was good with Matt Ryan, but do y'all miss Matt Ryan? Title episode. Y'all miss him?
Hey man, shoot. Hey bro. I appreciated Matt while he was here. It was everybody else who wanted to run them out after the Super Bowl and shit. Damn near before the Super Bowl after that. I appreciated what Matt did.
Look, man, it was coming to it was just coming to that time, man. It was the vitriol was too much for Matt Ryan, so it was time to go.
I mean, and plus, the skills fell off the cliff, man. I mean, it happens, man. Sometimes, you're playing pretty good, and then the next, the velocity's not there.
Y'all wasn't getting rid of Aaron Rodgers. Y'all wasn't, it wasn't like, y'all was getting rid of a person that was coming towards the end of his time. And the end of the time it was because he did not do anything for the Colts.
Exactly.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And he was still a free agent, after that's the thing about that. That's why he was calling the game. That's why he was calling the game on Sunday. He's still technically a free agent. He can be signed by anybody still, but coach said, "No, we good."
And he's still sitting there too. So
and he's still sitting there, even with Anthony Richardson down for the rest of the year. Coach like, "We good."
That's all right. You can stay right there. It's all right. We enjoy it.
We're still gonna go with the mustache.
Which is going to be interesting because, the way they were playing Anthony Richardson, man, for real, like, the man didn't even play 4 games, and the man had, like, 10 injuries that looked like it could have been season-ending. So, I'm like, damn, all right, this is not – I don't know if y'all need to kind of refit how y'all want to use him, but y'all definitely putting him on the Cam Newton track, but y'all speeding it up times 10. Like, y'all automatically going to his year, year 6. Like, he's still in his 4th game. And he damn near got it down, he's injured. So he's out for the rest of the season. So
man, that's what he needs to be reminded. He's not in college anymore.
Yeah.
He's not in college anymore.
He's a grown-ass man hitting you out here. So they hit
the safeties hit like linebackers. Don't be trying to run these guys over.
And look, he learned now. He's gonna sit there and learn some more. So he ain't got nothing. He got enough time to think about it. So
right. Yeah, definitely unfortunate because he did definitely show some flashes.
Yeah, and then I wish he was there for now that Jonathan Taylor's back. What's his name? Moss is really good right now too.
Yep.
Pittman is good for him.
Pittman, I was just about to say Michael Pittman.
Michael Pittman's really good for him. They got a legit little core. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now they got a roll with Minshew. So. Oh, well. Sorry.
Right.
Mm.
Right. Well, let's see. Houston's still doing good with their rookie quarterback.
Yeah, they're doing really good for the number 2 pick.
Yeah, I'm sorry, De Niro, but yeah, I know it came at the expense of your Saints, man. But hey,
they look that number 2 pick, man. That pick, that was looking good, man. It's looking really good. I'm trying to figure out what happened to number 1, but hey, number 2 is doing pretty good.
Yeah, number 2's taking the league by storm out here.
Hey, man, number 2 is looking really good. That number 1 pick, though, yeah, where they traded all of you up for, yeah, they had really good thoughts about him. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Again. I know I'm not a scout. I am not an NFL GM. I'm not an owner. I'm not a coach, y'all. But I do just have one just theory and just philosophy when it comes to actually, looking at these prospects. And if I was the one who was deciding and picking, for my team personally, if the skill set is similar between between 2 prospects, my thing is always go for the bigger, stronger, faster prospect.
Especially in the NFL.
That's just me.
Yeah, and, especially in the NFL where you have literally grown men the size of Mack trucks coming at you.
And hitting with the equivalent force of one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that or, get that man built to look like he's supposed to play, but they didn't do that either. But give him some more time, I guess. I don't know. He's already injured too, so Stroud ain't injured though. Stroud's still doing his thing.
Yeah, and he's doing it behind the makeshift O-line too, which is even crazier.
Yeah. Well, it helps to have him a good system and good, good coach. D'Amico's doing a good job.
Hey, man. Hey, D'Amico, hey, man. Hey, early coach of the year candidate?
I can see that. I can see it. You know what I'm saying? He comes for good stock. You know what I'm saying? I can see him or I can see McDaniels being it as well.
Yeah, like I said, again, actually speaking of the Panthers, they opened up another can.
Oh, talking about
The Dolphins.
Yeah. I mean, hey, look, they looked like they was gonna do something though.
Yeah, they did.
Like, ooh, okay. Wait a minute. What? 14-0? What's going on?
Yeah, that's what I scored in the bins. I was like, hold up now.
Yeah. Like, wait a minute. And then, you know, reality step back in like, oh, okay, here come Raheem Mostert with down 3 touchdowns again. And Tyreek Hill won and flipping and taking selfies and stuff like, okay, now you're back to being the greatest show on turf again. Okay, cool. I am going to be interested in this game coming up Sunday, though, with Miami and the Eagles Sunday night.
Oh, yeah. I was just about to say, man, shoot, Tyreek Hill is almost at 1,000 yards, y'all.
Crazy. And not even halfway through the damn. We're not even halfway through yet. Crazy.
No, we're not.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just being unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, that's what happens when you get like when you get a good squad together. Like, they're just being, they're playing balls out. But they do show that they've shown that they can be defeated. So I'm not even worried about them. So
no, they have. You're absolutely right.
They show there's a blueprint out that can defeat them. The Bills showed it. So, it can happen. You know what I'm saying? It's a blueprint for every team that could be, man. That's the thing about it. There's no undefeated teams right now.
There's a reason why it's called Any Given Sunday.
Yeah. Undefeated teams have been defeated this weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles got defeated.
Yeah, I was about to say, shoot, man. Yeah, the Eagles need that bounce back. Against the Dolphins. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if they can actually do it. Again, we'll talk about this game more tomorrow, man. But yeah, the Dolphins in Philly.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome, man.
That's definitely gonna be a Sunday night game. I'm tuning in too.
Sunday night, so you know what I'm saying. Both have some. Eagles have something to say because they lost, and that was the last team that lose. Saying that, like I said, there's no more undefeated teams. It was the two that was undefeated got defeated, man, by crazy teams, man. Teams with good defense. I say that the teams that was undefeated got defeated by teams that had great defense, and we go ahead and let the elephant out of the room now. Yeah, the Niners lost the game. We are, you know what I'm saying? The Niners lost Sunday. What happened?
It's your time. It's your time, Ronaldo. It's your time, brother.
Oh, God. Oh, no. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's time to pick it. Oh, my God. Yeah, we lost. Cool. More so, it was a come to Jesus moment. Not even a come to Jesus moment. It was just like reality hitting. Like, boom, got punched in the mouth. Okay, got punched in the mouth a couple of times, Reality set in. Jim Schwartz knows how to go against Shanahan. Blah, blah, blah. This, that, and the third. We had a chance to win, though. Even though we shouldn't have been losing in the first place, we had a chance to go in and do what we had to do. Brock was looking like a human being. He wasn't Superman anymore. He was human. He was looking crazy. He had looked like almost a fumble. He had an interception, the first interception he had for the year. Wasn't getting any kind of motion going up. Christian McCaffrey got hurt. Deebo Samuel got hurt. Trent Williams got hurt, but he told Burford, like, bruh, you got to go against Myles Garrett. Let me get my ass back in this game. I know my foot about to break off, but you are not going to go against Myles Garrett. I cannot let this happen to you, bro. I'm going to have to do what I got to do. And I saw that, man. I saw Trent Williams get thrown. You don't throw Trent Williams. You don't pick up Trent Williams and you throw him to the side. That's what Myles Garrett did. Like, he picked that man up and threw him to the side. Like, that's how freak of a nature that Myles Garrett, who should get a lot more love.
Oh, yeah. Bro, I do not know why people don't be – Again, I understand why people talk about Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons he's an animal. I understand the love being shown to Michael Parsons. I understand the love being shown, to your boy, Joey Bosa.
Nick Bosa.
Oh, Nick Bosa, yeah. I was going to say, always. Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah, I understand the love, shown to him. But Why nobody talks about Myles Garrett, I do not know.
That's the wildest thing because I could tell you this. I follow his Instagram. I follow stuff he's doing. I see this man work out. When I say I've never seen a man like this work out before in my life, it's like this dude does stuff that I've never seen before. Like he's literally a freak of nature. Like I've never seen nobody like him before, and he's definitely is so under. He is below underrated. Like the man needs to be talked about more than he should be because this guy is unbelievable. He's a train wreck. I mean, he's an unstoppable force, man. Like nobody can stop him. Like that's how crazy he was, and he was eating Sunday. He went against us. He was getting off. He was getting pressures. He was destroying us. Like he was just making us look stupid Sunday. Like we were just getting bad. We could do what we can. Yes, PJ Walker was doing what he was supposed to be doing. It was really more so the run game than it was PJ Walker because he threw 2 interceptions.
Hold on. XFL or PJ Walker. Don't forget that, Ronaldo.
Hey, kudos to you, PJ. You didn't really do much. You threw 2 interceptions. You didn't really do much at all. I'm not even gonna give you that praise like that. You didn't do too much. You was pedestrian, really. Kareem Hunt did something though. The other runner back, I don't know his name. He did something though. They did enough to do what they had to do. It wasn't PJ Walker, who also was messed up in that game though. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know right now, because we could have won that game. We could have won that game 2 times.
Oh no!
Won that game.
I completely believe you. I absolutely believe you.
We had 2 chances of winning that game, both of which we didn't because of one certain kicker. A kicker that picked in the 3rd round because we didn't want to bring back Robbie Gold or whatever, Maybe Robbie Gold can't kick worth a damn no more. Maybe, he doesn't got the juice no more. I don't know. He was accurate as hell, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we need him to kick, when we need Robbie Gold to kick, he kicked the ball.
He really did. He really did.
He can kick the ball through those 2 little goalposts. He will do that. He can do that for us. You know who couldn't do that, though?
Who
couldn't do that?
Who couldn't do that, Ronaldo?
Jake fucking Moody. Our rookie kicker that we picked first, 3rd round. Mr. Money. What do they call him in Michigan? Money Moody?
Money Moody.
He's Money Moody? Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. Hey, he's unstoppable, huh? Okay, cool. All right. Let's see what he got. Preseason came up. Yes. Moody time, baby. Moody. He's going to kick him for 52 yards. Yes. Missed that bitch. Okay. All right. It's preseason game. All right, cool. Whatever, man. He'll get it together. Get it out of the system. Another chance to get 42-something yards. Kick it to the other side. Fuck, he missed it again. Okay. It's not nothing to worry about, y'all. I'm telling my people, we ain't have to worry about it. He'll get it together, man. Just don't worry about it. He was looking good for the first 5 games because he didn't have to worry about shit. He was always kicking it from the damn 30-yard line with just chip shots or whatever. Like, he didn't have to worry about saving our ass. But then he had a chance to save our ass. First time he could have had it. Look, he missed a 52-yard. Okay, it is what it is. Apparently he can't kick it from far out. I heard he can kick 60 yards plus, but I guess he can't. So, whatever. He missed that field goal where we would have been up. We would have been ahead of the Browns either way going into the 4th quarter. We would have been ahead. We would have had a game in our hands. We didn't have to worry about nothing. Nope. We was behind. Brock Purdy had to do something, pull it out of his ass, and go up the field to get to at least a 42-yard kick. Just so we can, all right, 1 minute left. All right, we got this, man. We good now, yes. That man, Brock Purdy, put us all the way up, man. Damn, he didn't get that good-ass pass to IU. Damn, we about to win this game, man. It was an ugly-ass game, y'all, but we about to shake people's hands. Like, it was ugly. We shouldn't have lost it like that. Like, hey, that's good. Get ready to kick the ball. Guess what this motherfucker do? Shank that bitch to the left. Shank it to the right. The first kick, he shanked to the left. This kick, shanked it to the right.
Mama.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what? Bro, I said that to you guys in the chat. I'm cool with losing. It was unsustainable to become an undefeated team. Kudos to the Miami Dolphins. They're not going to get their record broke. I would have been down for
pop the champagne once again.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chris Berman.
Don't worry about it no more. I was cool with losing. Was not cool with losing like that. Nope. It hit me. I was at the bar with everybody watching the game. I was looking at everybody like, smiling, giving them like, hey, it was cool, man. All right. Okay, yeah. That shit ain't hit me until I got home. Like, what the fuck happened? Like, wait a minute, huh? How did we lose? Okay. I wasn't even worried about Christian McCaffrey being out, Deebo being out, Trent Williams being out. I need to worry about that, but I didn't because I was worried about our fucking kicker from Michigan who couldn't kick worth a damn.
Always a Michigan kickers, dogs.
That's not even, and let's get even more crazier. His damn whole family was there to watch him. His whole family was there. Watch him miss twice. Look, I actually felt sorry. I was cussing the man out Sunday. I was mad. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was mad. Cussing him out his name, blah, blah. I felt sorry. The next day, I ain't gonna lie. I felt sorry. I saw some videos of him. He looked like he was shook. His confidence gone. Then I thought about like, well, damn. Now his confidence gone. We don't even have anybody else. Can we get Robbie Gold back on the phone, maybe? I don't know.
Does Robbie Gold still don't have a job?
Bro,
he accepted applications.
Look, this team is built to win. We cannot worry about a kicker right now. That's just me being thinking about it right now. We cannot worry about a kicker and his feelings at the moment. Like, he has to get it together now. Like, all right, look, this is the NFL. Suck that shit up now. I guess we have to give you some more chances. We got to give you one more chance. We'll see what happens when you're in the dome Monday night. You know what I'm saying? Can you play? Can you wipe this off and get back to working? Because if you start missing again, though, if you start missing these field goals again, we'll have to stop. The same people you talking to on your team, Reggie, Artie, and all them. I'm gonna bring Nick. I'm gonna bring Moody with too. Like, Jay Moody, come on in. All gonna have a sit down. I'm gonna sit down with him too. Reggie's gonna talk a lot of his shit to Artie. Artie Smith's about to get ready to get chewed the fuck out, and you gonna sit here and watch. And I'm gonna do the same thing to your ass because you need to get this shit together. That was the only thing, man. That's the only reason why I was mad, because that's your only job. That's what you do every day. That's what you practice every day. You're not doing anything else. You're not tackling. You're not being a substitute quarterback. You're kicking the ball, bro. I get it. Weather condition, blah, blah, blah. Bullshit. I don't care no more. You kick that in Michigan, though. I heard you can kick like that in Michigan. So what's wrong here? You can't do that here? You can't do that in Cleveland? Okay.
You can't do that for your team.
You can't do that.
Your team now, son.
Your damn team. You can't do that for the team to win the fucking game. You can't do that? Okay. We might have had too much expectation for you. Maybe we might have to haul Robbie Gold, but we're not there yet. I'm gonna give him, after me give him the royal cuss out, we cool. Get it out your system. You better not hold that in. You better not take this and be like, oh my God, woe is me. Cry for me. No, motherfucker. Get it together. I want you booming 50-yard kicks from now on. You better keep that bitch too. And I'm gonna watch. You better keep that motherfucker. That's all I got to say. And that's it.
No.
Team is built to win, bro. We can't be leaving this game up to him no more. Like, it literally scares me.
Hey, we learned our lesson on that one.
We can't listen. And if it gets down to when we play the Eagles and we need to kick a fucking field goal, am I going to be confident? I don't know. Because I'm going to be like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm actually going to be damn biting on my teeth, on my fingernails. Like, what the fuck? Can he kick it? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that, that's because he missed these 2 goals that he could have made. Now you worried about it. But now I have to worry about it. So, woe is me. First world problems. I know. We lost one. Blah, blah, blah.
Hey, man. Hey, bro. The reason we have this podcast, man, is so we can share those first world problems with our loyal listeners, man, and folks who tune in, man. So, hey, it's all good, bro.
That's how it is, man. Hey, look, we lost the game. Kudos to the Browns. Y'all really did show it out. It was the defense more than your offense. I would say that. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all did your thing. But, we take this loss, learn from it, figure it out with the kicker situation. Apparently, they're cool with it. They're not worried about it. If they're not worried about it, I'm not worried about it. But I won't be saying this same damn thing come Monday night. And for whatever reason, we have to kick the field goal to beat the damn Minnesota Vikings. And he missed that bitch inside of a dome. Then we got some problems. You're going to have a whole other rant coming. And it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun at all. It's going to be a solo rant. It's going to be an hour of me talking shit. And I'm going to be talking so much shit that I might bring that man on the pod just to, hey, man, what's going on? Fuck you. I just play, guys. I'm just playing. I want to do that.
No, we ain't, y'all. No, we ain't. I will say one thing though, man. Like I said, we can put a bonus NFL conversation. The Lions are really good.
They are.
Lions are really good.
They really are, man. I'm liking their whole swag. They're getting a little chirpy though. They're getting a little confident. I can't think of the cornerback name, but he's talking shit to Debo. It's fun. I like that. Keep poking at the bear. Calm him, saying because he got his bag and he can't, he's not really a route runner and blah, blah, blah. He's just a running back, wide receiver. Like, okay, cool. Keep poking at the bear. Let's see if we see you guys in the playoffs. Let's see what happens. Get to the playoffs first. But, hey, Detroit's doing the thing, man. Montgomery's out. So,
yeah, I was going to say, David Montgomery's out.
Montgomery had a good ass. But the funny thing about it, they had Swift, who's now with the Eagles.
Yep.
Montgomery was a really good, their replacement. You know what I'm saying? So, and Laporta is really good, man. Speaking of tight ends, man, Laporta is good. Laporta's been really good. I mean, Ron St. Brown's going to be back in it, so I ain't mad at them. We'll see how long they can sustain it, but Detroit is good. I like them.
Oh yeah. And New England's really bad.
I never seen that happen. I haven't seen that happen. I never knew this was going to be, you know what I'm saying? This is really how it came down to it. Like, this is almost the end of Bill Belichick. This is going to happen. Like, this might happen before the end of the year. Or it's probably more likely at the end of the year. Like, they probably move on. They could.
Again, that's why I said last year, Ronaldo. That conversation needed to be had last year.
Oof.
It needed to be had last year, man. I was telling folks, I don't think he got it no more.
No, and look,
I don't think he got it no more, and he ain't gonna find it again.
And look, man, he can't say anything about the offense this time. He got Bill O'Brien. It's not like, you know what I'm saying. And then the funny thing about it, the team that beat him was Brian Hoyer and Josh McDaniel. Brian Hoyer. Also,
shout out to David Carlson for giving me 13 points in the first round of the fantasy league too. That's the kicker. If y'all don't know,
man,
he was one of my best point getters for this past week, yo.
Look, Jake Moody. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You want to pay attention to a kicker, Carlson, or you know what I'm saying? Maybe shout out to Justin Tucker, who I had, gave me 19 points. Follow them, Jake Moody. How about you do that? Listen, look at their tape. You know what I'm saying? Just you want to kick? You know what I'm saying? Kick like them. I mean, of course, I am comparing you to the damn Hall of Famer Justin Tucker, but shit.
Yeah, you are.
You know what I'm saying? We picked you in the first round. I mean, the third round. Might as well say it was the first round because we picked you in the third round. Motherfucker, you need to start kicking like Justin Tucker. And now, I said it. Kick like Justin Tucker. Shit. Anywho. Yeah, man, Carlson. Look, Brian Hoyer, Jimmy Garoppolo got hurt again.
Again.
What's new? You know what I'm saying? Also, water is wet. But, hey, you know, I don't know, man. Bill Belichick could be in a whole nother. Hey, it doesn't look easy for him. It doesn't look like it's going to be anything that's going to. I don't know how he's going to turn this around. He's not acting like there's nothing going on, but I feel like the world's falling inside that building.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's the unfortunate thing about, you know, just seeing guys who do this at a high level, whether it's the athletes or the coaches themselves, man. They almost you really got to drag these folks out of here. Because I think the only reason Bill is still left is to chase the all-time wins records by Don Shula. But like I told you, at the rate that they're going, he might need to play in another, you know, I heard somewhere maybe as much as 5 more seasons to probably even touch that.
And it's crazy. It's crazy saying, like, oh man,
he's 72 now. For folks who wonder what his age is.
Yeah, and it's crazy us saying right now, like, damn, 5 more seasons, like, you know what I'm saying? That's like pulling teeth now. But this is Bill Belichick, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? It's wild how it just falls all the way over the cliff. Like, it's just crazy how it is.
Yeah, but unfortunately, again, if you overstay your welcome, no matter who you are, they're going to, again, you will not choose how you leave your sport or profession of choice if you overstay your welcome. The choice will be out of your hands, and that's one thing you don't want your career, you know, to be. The lasting impression of your career is you having the choice of how you leave taken out of your hands. And,
you know, it's still showing me that it was more so Brady than Belichick. I don't know. Maybe that's hey, you know, it helped to have Tom Brady on the team, you know. And Tom Brady did go win a championship somewhere else, too. So,
he really did.
Bill Belichick, you know, I'm just saying. That's on y'all New England fans. That's y'all debate to have, but maybe the wrong person left. I don't know.
Well,
who to say?
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
That's all I got for NFL, man. I know we had some other teams that played, but really nothing showed themselves. Like, hey, look, everybody that played that was supposed to be playing did what they need to do.
Yeah, pretty much. And of course, you know, we definitely got tomorrow to get into all of that as well. So
that's a tease, y'all.
Yes, it is. Because we are getting into, we do have multiple episodes per week, multiple live episodes.
Giving you that fire, man. We giving y'all the content, man. That's how we do this. We're multiplying. We're going to get to 500 before you know it.
There we go. Man. But shoot, man. It turned into an R&R. We didn't expect this to happen, y'all. But, hey, it was definitely a pleasure, my man.
Always, man. R&R is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? R&T is cool, too. R&B is awesome as well. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Change it all out. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter, man. That's why first round is unique like that. So we keep the party going no matter what.
Absolutely. And because this isn't the last episode of the week, we'll get into our shout outs next episode. And it's definitely an episode I'm looking forward to. I won't tell you all why. Y'all find out though. All I just gotta say is just be there.
Yeah, man. Definitely we're gonna get the shout outs. I will say I've been a minute for giving my suggestion, man. Gen V on Amazon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Gen V. Yeah, Gen V's been.
If you love The Boys, no worries at all because Gen V is continuing on. It's not even a step down. It's right in that same level. You might as well think you're looking at The Boys season 3.5. So awesome.
There you go.
Blows your mind. So
and since this is the month of scares, I've heard real good things. I've heard excellent things about the new Fall of the House of Usher on Netflix.
I have it on my list to check out now. So
me too. I probably won't be able to check it out, on this weekend because again, shout out to Marvel Spider-Man 2 coming out on PS5. That's pretty much going to be that, and of course, football is pretty much going to be be my weekend, but
homecoming, everything's going down. But yeah, Spider-Man. Oh yeah, you know, and you also got a special occasion coming too. What we'll talk about soon.
Oh yeah, like I said, y'all tune in tomorrow. That's all we're going to say. Yeah, y'all tune in. Y'all won't be disappointed. Y'all won't be disappointed, man. We're going to have a time. A time will be had.
October's very own, man.
Woo! Good night, good peoples. Catch y'all tomorrow.